A tale of two headlines and double standards. All right, so this is the New York Times. It says Sinners is a box office success with a big asterisk. Ryan Coogler's original horror film was expected to sell a strong $46 million in tickets over the weekend, enough for a number one, but its profitability remains a long way off. You see how they slided him on the end? Watch this. Sydney Sweeney's Americana wasn't a bomb. Yes, it was. It was fucking, it trashed in the box office. But anyways, Sydney Sweeney's Americana wasn't a bomb, rather a niche play, understanding indie box office economics. No, my nigga, you see how they changed? You see how they moved the goalposts? Y'all be thinking we tripping. We not tripping. They wrote that fucking article two different ways. Because of why? I want y'all to think about it. Race, there it is. All right. Niche. It opened in 1,100 theaters. The shit wasn't niche at all. The shit just bombed, motherfucker. Deal with it. It happens. Few would deny that blacks have become very dominant in athletics. Football, basketball, track, now dominant in tennis and dominant in golf. Not because we are better at it than another race, but because the rules are transparent, give us equal footing, and we dominate any industry. This is a quote by Jesse Jackson. They're entirely different films in terms of financing and revenue models. It makes no sense to compare them directly. Sinners would have been in trouble if its legs had collapsed after opening weekend. Since it was a great movie, it didn't. I'm comparing the way the industry treats certain projects and talks about them and writes about them and fucking journalists them. Not the projects themselves. Hope that helps. Exactly. We're not talking about the fucking funding and we're not talking about the projects. We're talking about how it's journalized and how it's given to us. About box offices that did amazingly, yet we slighting them, yet the people's box offices that did terribly, we're not even just saying that. Why are we not just saying that? All right, it's not equal footing. But I think more people should think about this because this is the whole thing about, oh, fake news. It's crazy that the people on the other side say fake news when it's really some shit that they got going on. You see what I'm saying? All that Fox and shit, bro, look it up, bro. I think all of those news platforms is owned by like 4 niggas, bro. You think all 4 niggas don't think the same thing? That's like me and my homies all hating the same person. Nigga, we gonna make sure that we talk about it a certain way, right? We ain't never shining no light on their ass. We hate that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Does that translate now? Okay. Does that translate now? Okay. All right, that's all I'm saying.